What's going on, everyone? It's your average consumer, and you've asked for it, so here it is. These are my recommendations for some of the best Gadget backpacks. Now, we're gonna break this down into a few categories, and we're gonna first start off with the heavy hitters. These are the Gadget backpacks that you wanna fill to the brim, like I always do, and bring all your tech with you. But then we're gonna move on to the travel-friendly backpack, which is gonna be good for a day trip. Maybe you wanna bring some tech along with you, but you don't want a big, heavy backpack weighing you down. This is gonna be the backpack for you. And then we're gonna take a look at an all-arounder, which has a couple of compartments for tech, as well as a large enough space to carry anything else you might wanna bring with you. So we're gonna start off with the heavy hitters. This is my category. I love to bring around a ton of tech, and you guys know that. And we're gonna start it off with this oldie but goodie, and this is the OGO Bandit 17. Now this I love because it has a ton of compartments, and I mean a ton. And what's great about them is that they're labeled, so you know exactly where to put all your tech. So if you need to find a spot for your portable charger, you go and look for the label that has it. So this is one of my favorites because it just has some awesome durability, great size, tons and tons of compartments, and it's just a tech-oriented backpack that looks good and is super functional. And this one retails for about 70 bucks. The price varies, but you can usually find it in the $70 range. Now, if you hear 70 and think that's way too much money, we've got this Amazon Basics backpack over here. Now this guy retails for about 30 bucks, I think $29.99. Now the difference here is that I think you're trading off some looks. This is not as stylish as the Bandit 17 over here, but it definitely gets the job done as well. Now this has a ton of compartments, so you can fit a lot of stuff, and it's pretty flexible. This is a pretty large bag, so if you want to stuff a lot in here, that's not going to be a problem. Now, something I really like about the Amazon backpack, while it has a ton of tiny compartments for things like flash drives, pens, and all kinds of other little gadgets, it also has very large compartments as well. So you've got one over here, another right here, and even another right over here. So if compartments are what you're looking for and a budget price, the Amazon Basics backpack is definitely something you want to look into. This thing will carry all the tech you need for sure. Now, if you're looking for something a bit more stylish than these two, and you got a little bit of money to spare, you're definitely going to want to take a look at the Incase Icon backpack. This is the most recent version of my Gadget backpack, and it's currently my favorite one. And you can actually get them in multiple colors, so you don't have to go with this blue or a typical black. You can get like silver, reds, all kinds of different colors, which makes it very nice. And a cool little thing about it is that it can stand on its own with no problem. But even better is that this thing has so many storage compartments. I think it even has more than these two. So look here, you've got compartments, compartments, compartment, compartments, 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 and even compartments on the sides. So you're not running out of space with this at all. Now, if you're wondering about the price of the Incase backpack, I think it typically retails for $200, but I've seen them as low as 100 bucks at stores like B&H. So I'll have links down below in the description to the best prices that I can find, so you guys can pick this up if you're interested. Bonus for this guy, huge slots for the water bottles. Something a lot of you are interested in, I know that. And now we're gonna take a look at our everyday backpacks, and these are both from Tiger New. So we've got some standard stuff over here in the front, and up top here, we've got a few pockets to put in all kinds of stuff we need. And what I really like about this one is that it's got a nice soft material, feels like a cloth-like material. And jumping into the back, you can see that you've got spots for portable chargers, phones, books, tablets. Now obviously all the backpacks mentioned in this video are laptop backpacks, and I think they can all fit 15 inches or less. So if you want to check out the backpack compartment here, you flip open the arms and you have access over here, which is pretty cool if you don't feel comfortable having your zipper exposed. Maybe you're afraid of someone stealing it. This is a nice way to make sure that there's gonna be no theft when this thing is on your back. Now its counterpart over here is actually waterproof. Now first difference you'll notice is that it has a huge compartment going down right here compared to the little compartment that this guy has right here. Now when you go up one, you can pretty much see that it's starting to be the similar layout to what's over here, and the same goes on for the rest. And there is more padding here, so if you're worried about your laptop hitting the floor when you put your book bag down or something, this should give you a little bit more protection and more comfort overall. But either way, these are both very lightweight, solid backpacks that don't take up a lot of space, aren't too huge, and can still carry a good amount of tech without looking overdone. Travel backpacks for just someone on the go making day trips who wants to bring around their stuff. So this one right here is our all-arounder. Now, in terms of a name, I'm not sure. It is branded Sinpaid all over it, but on Amazon it's called Cooler Peck or something like that. Either way, this is the backpack, and I'm calling it the all-arounder because look at it. This thing's kind of big. Now, what's great about this is that it has some spots for your tech. So if we take a look at the very front, you can see that you can put your standard stuff over here, no big deal. And you go in one more, you've even got a spot for your tablet. Now for the next compartment, you've got this huge space. Now, why I think this is really cool is that you can bring along your laptop right in here, pop this open, throw in your laptop, but maybe you're taking this to school, maybe you're gonna go hang out at a friend's place later. You can bring along gear, tech gear, clothing, all kinds of stuff. I don't think you're limited to anything with the way this thing is shaped. It's also waterproof, so if you are traveling to someone's spot, you don't wanna get your clothes wet, you don't wanna get your gear wet, this is gonna protect it. This gives you a ton of flexibility while still giving some attention to those tech items that you might wanna bring with you. I can definitely see this for like a student athlete or someone who likes to go to the gym. You can bring around huge water bottles because look at the size of that. I just think this is a great all-around backpack for those of you who like to bring around some tech, but also wanna bring around other things. You don't wanna be like me, who only carries tech in his backpack and nothing else. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna have links to all the backpacks mentioned down below in the description. And if you wanna see some of these in action, these were some of my Gadget backpacks, so I'll have videos to those so you can see how I packed it up myself. But till the next one, guys, it's your average consumer. Peace.